Are you bored this winter? Can you not stop scrolling on your phone? Here are 20 hobbies to try this winter. So let's get started. Some of these hobbies are definitely some you have to pay a lot of money for depending on where you live. Some hobbies you don't have to pay that much for. So this is a bit of both depending on how much you are willing to invest in your hobby. For winter, if you live in a cold place, then this is a bit cheaper. But if you live in a bit of warmer place, this might be too expensive, which is ice skating. Ice skating is so sick, and when it comes to winter time, at least in my country, they put on like these ice skating rings where you can go and ice skate for like about 20 pounds, and that would be like $15 maybe, approximately the same amount of money in that region. It's not a place where you can like learn to ice skate. I wouldn't recommend, because there's so many people just wanting to ice skate for this amount of money. But it's definitely a fun activity to do with your friends, and definitely be careful because you might accidentally just slice something off when you don't know how to ice skate. I really want to learn ice skating, and I'm not gonna try it this way, but hopefully in the near future when I get more money, I would go and try ice skating as a hobby. You can go skiing, so cool. Go snowboarding as well. Those two, they just are such a sick hobby. If you live in a cold place, it's so much easier to do it. If you don't, it's a bit more difficult. You can play hockey like the Canadians. That could be a fun sport. Knitting is such a cool hobby to do. Being able to like knit your own clothes, or crocheting, embroidery, like these are sick hobbies to be able to do. Also cross stitching and felting, fashion designing. You can design your own clothes and then crochet it, sew it. Such a great hobby. And then you can make like hobbies for both winter and summertime, and then you already have your summer clothes. Don't have to spend money on that. Oh my god, am I not just smart? Reading, this is one of my favorite hobbies, and when it comes to wintertime, you just want to be at home, snuggled in your blanket and read a book, having a cup of hot chocolate with marshmallows and a candy cane in, and then you can just drink that. And that's such a nice comfort hobby you can have at home and still like get smarter. Baking, especially this time of year, baking is an amazing hobby. You can bake cookies, cakes, bread. I don't know what you can bake. I'm not a baker. I hate cooking and baking, which leads to my next hobby, which is cooking. If you like cooking, great time to cook and learn to cook, especially because it's winter. When it's summer, it might be a bit hot cooking, and like some of the foods, it might be extremely warm inside, and being able to cook. Winter is also the best time to learn a new skill. You can learn how to play an instrument, a guitar, trumpet, piano, keyboards, so many possibilities. Definitely something you have to like invest in, but if you are interested in learning how to play the guitar or the piano, just buy a piano and go on YouTube. Literally, you can learn anything. I saw this TikTok of a guy, he like learned how to play the violin, and it was actually good how he played. It wasn't like terrible. I was in shock. Everyone in the comments was also in shock. So like YouTube is an amazing platform to learn a lot of new things, as well as learning a trick. You can learn a trick. You can learn how to paint. You can paint on ice. That's only in the winter you can do that. You can paint your nails. Like you can do, my nails are not that well done, but you can do your nails, and you can paint like snowflakes and put like nail designs on them. And the more you practice, the quicker you are at doing some of these things, and then you don't have to like put on hours of work on painting your nails like everyone else has to, or like pay for it. That's so expensive. People pay like $200 to paint your nails or get your nails done. That's so expensive just for your nails. Another thing you can do is stargazing. This is the perfect time to do that. In summer, it's too light at night and in the morning, so you can't really do it. But in winter, just looking out of the window, even like I love just looking out of my window at night and look at like the brightest star and just looking at the stars. It's so beautiful and it's so relaxing. Coloring, great time to color, and being indoors, just have a candle lit and relax. Coloring is always a good hobby. Journaling and scrapbooking, this is a great time to journal and scrapbook and start at least. I feel like in the summer you kind of have to like enjoy the outdoors, take a lot of pictures and just keep all the memories, but then when it comes to winter time, you can take all those pictures out and then start scrapbooking and put them all prettily. Then you can make like a whole album for yourself and for your friends even. That's such like a great thoughtful gift idea or just activity. Another thing you can do is creative writing. This is the time you can write your own book or like code. You can also do coding. You can use like Episode. I don't know if you guys know what it is. It's like a great app to read some stories and stuff, and it's also a great app where you can start writing stories and people can like read it and give you feedback if you want, but also just read it. Right? And you have to like code and write, and I love it because I really want to learn how to code and I really want to learn how to write. So that's something I'm trying out myself as a hobby. So fun. And there's so many YouTube videos out there now. There's this one guy that has so many videos on this topic of how to make episode books and stories. I can link him down below so you can go and watch him. Such a nice guy, honestly, to be able to do this, because it's really difficult when you first start out. It's a great thing to learn how to do, and you kind of get 2-in-1. You know how to code, so you can do your own website one day, and you know how to write, so you can write your own book one day, or journalism, who knows. You can go to the winter market. I feel like there's so many good things at the winter market you can find at this time of year. And last but not least, you can always do researching as a hobby. I think researching is one of the best hobbies you can do. You can learn about anything by researching it online or just through books if that's it. I love researching about the human body and your brain. There's so many topics about your brain you can research. You can also research to learn to do a skill, so it's like 2-in-1, right? So there's so many possibilities when it comes to researching a topic. Yeah, so guys, that's all of the 20 hobbies I have for you guys. Hopefully this was interesting and you guys found a hobby that you might want to try out in the future, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!